Hello, this is Jeffrey, Heating and Air, and today I wanted to explain to you how a contactor power passing device, or as you like to call switch, works. Okay, these are called contactors. This is a contactor here, that's a contactor there. This is not a contactor. This is called a relay. You see the difference because a contactor always looks like this. A relay looks a little bit different, and I'm sure you guys will be able to distinguish the difference between the two as soon as you guys get more familiar with this stuff. So first and foremost, we're going to explain how a contactor works. Now, I know a lot of you guys actually are familiar with this one. This is what we see a lot in HVAC systems, air conditioning and heating systems. And we are wondering, what is this device? I'm an apprentice, and I'm wanting to grow and wanting to learn. It's my first day in the trade, and I've just started learning this actually about 2 months ago. And so you want to know more about how the system operates and how it functions, okay? Now, even time to time I struggle with stuff too, but I can really help you guys understand and grasp how it all works. So, from your breaker panel, there is power, or from a box that's sitting up on top of a wall outside. It has conduit coming down, and it goes to your unit. Everyone knows what their outside unit looks like, right? It's a box, it's a coil, and it has a fan on top, and it makes a sound. Well, if you were to open up the electrical panel, you're wondering, how does this unit turn on and off? By the thermostat. How do we control that? Well, simply, you have power here and here. This is one leg, and this is another leg. These two are different legs of power. 120 volts here, and a different 120 volts here. Okay? So, they both sit right here when the unit is off. They do not go anywhere else. They just stop right here. 120 volts here and 120 volts here. Now on this contactor, the power, the 120 volt leg right on this side sits right here continuously. But the 120 volts on this side passes where it's wired up right here, where the wire goes in here and it's screwed down with that flathead screw. It travels through this thin metal plate over to this side, but it can't get anywhere else because these contacts on this side are open. They're open. So whenever you do not have a full circuit, it's still not going to run. But this is what you call a single pull, single throw contactor. I believe, don't take my word on that, but I believe that's what it's called. It has a shunt and it has a contact on this side. And every time you get 24 volts from your thermostat, 24 volts goes right into here onto this side. As you see right here, it says 24 volts. And the 24 volts basically goes into a coil that sits inside behind this piece of plastic. It's a metal coil, and it comes out this side and goes back. What that's basically doing is it's 24 volts of power, basically creating a magnet, causing this contactor on this side to pull in and allow the power that's sitting here to not only stop here, but to then pass. Therefore, you have a full 100% complete path. And that is how your equipment turns on. 24 volts on this side goes in to the coil under here, creates a magnet. Basically, the contacts that are right here close, allowing the power line to now pass to your equipment, allowing it to turn on. That's how a contactor works. This is a different kind of contactor. This is a 3-pull, 3-throw, 3-phase contactor. I would believe. Now, I could be wrong on that. But basically how it works is you have your 24 volts here and here. It comes in here and it comes out here. From your thermostat, the 24 volts then goes straight here into the coil, the metal coil inside behind this piece of plastic, and comes out here. What that does is that 24 volts creates a force. It creates a magnet that pulls this whole thing down. This leg, and this leg. 3 different legs. 120 leg here, 120 leg here, and 120 leg here. All different legs of power that act as one circuit. Then is when these pull down from the magnet of 24 volts going through here, it allows it to pass through to the equipment. Last of all, I would like to explain how this relay works. Now you see right here where it says, where it has right here, it has that symbol right there. I don't know if you can see that. That's a closed contact. That's what that is. It's a closed contact. It looks like this with a diagonal line across it. That is what you're seeing. So that means between here at this point and at this point is normally closed. And you see how right here these contacts are open. That means between this point and this point is normally open. So every time you apply 24 volts from the thermostat into this coil down here, and there's a metal coil under that, it comes in here, comes out here. It creates a force, a magnet. That magnet now pulls down and allows now what's normally open, as you can see, normally open contacts, to now close, meaning between here and here are no longer open, but now they close, and what's now closed normally, right there, opens. And that's how a relay works. And now that you guys are wondering, so this is where the 24 volts comes in, obviously, right here. So I'm going to cover that up. But I really want you guys to see all this. So it's basically just 2 of what we looked at. Right over here on this side, you have across and diagonal, from here to left to diagonal. And here, across to left, diagonal. Those are contacts. You got a contact here to here that is normally closed. Here to here, that's normally open. Here to here, that's normally open. And here to here, that's normally closed. Here to here is normally open. Here to here is normally open. Here to here is normally closed. So here to here, power is normally closed. It's normally allowed to pass. From here to here, power is normally closed, normally allowed to pass. But from here across and from this side across, it's open. But once you apply 24 volts here, that reverses. Those close across, the ones that are diagonal, open. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you liked the video. Hope it was informative. I hope it was educational. Please, if you don't like the video or if you don't even subscribe, please leave a comment. It was my pleasure showing this. And thank you very, 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 very much for watching. See you in the next one.